Lars Larsen osnivač je studija Kilo, aktivnog na polju industrijskog dizajna, a baziranog na direktnom pristupu dizajnu, spajajući elemente savremene art scene i uličnog stvaralaštva, modnih kuća i radionica. Urođeni talenat Larsa Larsena za upadljiva i jednostavna rešenja na kompleksne probleme dizajna donelo mu je instant priznanje kao jedno od najuspešnijih danskih zvezda u usponu.
You have that earphones, the lamps, then the toys and everything. And it looks like your imagination is a little bit chaotic, or no?
I totally love one day working on a very little thing and the next day working on a really big thing. That's also one of the good things of working with architects.
It's something about Scandinavian people because you are so creative and you have so good work. About your country?
But I think there is definitely a Scandinavian tradition of design, no doubt about that. And also, you could say, my approach to design has always been to develop things based on good ideas, but that will last a long time. And if you want to do that, then you also have to make things that on one hand work, and on the other hand, that people can't live without them. So they need to also have a great appearance and look good so that people want to own them.
Jens Martin Skibsted, osnivač je kompanije Biomega, prve kompanije koja je bicikl prepoznala kao raskošan komad dizajna, nameštaj za kretanje, što bi moglo da izazove potpuni preokret u današnjim urbanim sredinama. Jens Martin Skibsted, dizajner izuzetne međunarodne reputacije, osnovao je svoju kompaniju i razvio ove čudesne dvotočkaše. Budući da nedvosmisleno odražava Dansku, Biomega predstavlja snažnu internacionalizaciju danske navike i iskustva u vožnji bicikli.
Please tell us about bicycles.
I specifically have focused on urban bikes. Bikes are part of the solution that will help urbanism. Right now, the cities are growing massively, and right now we're roughly half of Earth's population in cities. In 2050, we'll be somewhere near 80% of all people will live in cities, and at the same time, we're getting to be more and more people. So this is like well over 3 billion people that will move into cities. If we keep driving around in cars in cities, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, so we need to look at other types of ways to get around. The bikes has been there for ages and it actually works. But the thing that bikes do not do is they don't communicate who you are. So if you take this on, if you have your watch on, any type of thing that the urban dweller will use, it will say something about him or her. You know, so you're going to express who you are with your object. But this is not really possible with bikes today. I mean, if I tell you which bike I have, you will not associate anything by that. You know, if I tell you which car I have, you'll have a pretty clear picture of who you're dealing with, or at least who I think I am. You know, so that kind of communication skill we need to embed into bikes, and we've done that by making the world's best urban bikes. And we've used some of the best designers in the world to do that. One of the design teams are sitting here, CDBC, so Bjarke, Lars, and myself. And otherwise, there's Ross Lovegrove, who's coming also here to Belgrade. What they bring to the table is these very iconic approaches to do bikes, and this kind of iconicism you can use to communicate who you are with these bikes.
Beograd je 2005. godine otvaranjem ekskluzivnog showrooma, nameštaja, dekorativnih tkanina i dizajniranih predmeta za kuću Ormolu ušao u red onih evropskih metropola koje je ne tako davno osvojio jedinstveni stil evropskih dizajnera.
Rubelli is a company from Venice, Italy, which has been on the market for the past 150 years. So a very old company, but always looking at the future with many new collections, always innovative.
Simon de Pury jedno je od najznačajnijih imena iz sveta umetnosti i dizajna. poznat po svom legendarnom nastupu na aukcijskom podijumu i po svom temeljnom i dugogodišnjem poznavanju svetskog tržišta. Simon de Pury, direktor je i glavni aukcionar kompanije Philips de Pury, vodeće svetske aukcijske kuće za savremenu umetnost, dizajn i fotografiju. Poznati dandy i zvezda naše sesije Smart Brands.
Good evening, Simone.
Good evening.
Welcome to Belgrade.
Well, thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be in Belgrade.
How do you feel so far?
So far, I feel totally wonderful. It's been very exciting and great energy.
This is your first time in Belgrade, yeah?
My very first time, yes. And I came here for the Design Week in Belgrade, and I think it's a fabulous initiative. And what I've seen so far today has been truly invigorating and inspiring. I think that art is essential. We don't need it to live. However, to live without art is a very, very sad thing indeed. So it's art that lifts our daily experience, that makes it all much more exciting. And we live in a time when greater art is being done than ever before. And so we are all very, very privileged to be able to live in these times. What is exciting is that today anything is possible. An artist can express himself in any media. There is no rules that he has to follow or she has to follow. It's a wide open field, which makes it in a way more difficult, but more inspiring overall. Also, for an artist to get known, he has many different ways of doing it. He can do it through the street, through the internet, through the traditional channels, through television. There are many, many different ways of doing it.
You're an artist, you're a serious businessman, you know, and then you're playing music on exclusive places, maybe like Belgrade. How about that? How do you mix that stuff?
Well, I have as much a passion for music than I have for art. These two things are very related. You cannot live without music. And I'm an auctioneer. I conduct many auctions and I sell paintings in London, New York and other places. And so recently I decided I wanted to be a DJ, and I felt that being a DJ is the same thing as being an auctioneer, because when you conduct an auction, you want everybody to bid feverishly and participate in the auction. And I'm a true beginner in terms of being a DJ, so maybe it's going to be a disastrous experience and nobody is going to move. But ideally, once I will be as an experienced DJ as I am an auctioneer, then hopefully people will get a lot of kick and will love to dance. Public Enemy! 500, 600, 600 now, 600, 700, and 700. Anyone else at 700 now, 800, 900 standing. At £1,200 all done, your bid. Sold.
Nastavljaju se noći dizajna u klubu Magazin. Simona de Puryja pokreće muzika. Noću transformiše se u DJ-a, a često direktno u mikrofon izgovara specijalne efekte. Dance, Pure Pury Party.